you've got this Foxy Friday feeling.
You're watching The Swingdom.
Hey everybody, welcome to The Swingdom. It is another Foxy's Friday lesson. We're at the beach today.
Yeah.
You got your suntan lotion?
No, not today.
Your swimmies?
Good tan though.
Yeah, good tan. We're out in the sunshine. Today is, I'm assuming, bunker day.
I think it's a good one. Or Himalayas.
Yeah. These are very English bunkers where, you know, it's low in the middle and it's really high at the top. So you've got to get over and out.
Over and out, yeah.
Yes.
And unfortunately, as we know, we're not allowed rakes in the bunkers, so our lives are a little bit indifferent at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be interesting to do, but we'll talk about the process of the bunker shot for you in a minute, Ben.
Yeah, and we'll go through the basics.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a few things we need to know and understand.
Yeah.
Misconceptions, misunderstood of certain things, but also trying to guide you through something that to make things simple, you know.
Yeah.
So we'll explain all of those two things to you in a moment. So
Yeah.
I think the best thing is maybe see you at a few shots out of the bunker, and then I will explain the do's and the don'ts and maybe the rights and the wrongs.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah. Yeah. So in the bunker as an amateur, first things first is, as I always do, ASAP. So the first thing I always do when I get to a lie, no matter where it is, but especially in the bunker, is assess the lie. Assess the lie, right? This one in particular is on top of the sand. It's not buried at all. I'm not gonna have to dig too deep for it. What I can imagine myself doing is sliding the club underneath it and just having it get a nice pop and maybe fly about 6-7 yards and roll out another 2 or 3 yards. Because I would say that flag is about 10 yards away. 15 yards? 10 yards? Bigger steps than that, Foxy. 12. 15 yards away. So I'm gonna go for about 10, I'm gonna go for 8 in the air and then roll out 7, 6 or 7, 5,
4,
3. 10. Aim point. Are you allowed to actually touch the sand now? Is that a 2019 rule?
No, I'll explain.
Okay. I know my club face has to be open. Since
does it?
I mean, I guess it doesn't, but because I want to get a bit more height, I want to get sort of 10 yards in the air, 5 yards roll. I want sort of that height stop and release versus that, what would sort of be the equivalent of a bump and run, right? I mean, I could, a little bit of a bump and run, get it out there 7 yards, have it roll out 8, if it was a fast screen. But how does all this sound? It sounds good?
You like talking? That's good.
Yeah. So in America, I would say, imagine there's a dollar bill behind the ball. So here that would be 3 pound coins.
Or a £5 note.
Or a 5, well, those are too small. Maybe a 10 pound note?
No, 5 is good.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what that means, but
Probably
sure.
You're blending with your orange shirt.
That is true, yeah. So I'm about 35 mil, 40 mil behind the ball, and I just want to get it and slide it through.
2¼ inches.
2 to 4 inches, yeah, using the bounce of my club. So that's really sort of splashing and impacting the ground with the sole of my golf club, having it slide underneath and go in the hole. Now, one of the things you do in the bunker is you're going to open your stance a little bit. But make sure that when you open your stance, you don't close your club face, because that's the first mistake you make as an amateur, is you want to aim in a line at your target. I keep looking at Foxy like he's going to agree with me, but he is stoic as an Easter Island stone man.
That's fine, yeah, I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening. Yeah, I'm listening.
So I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna just take a shot now. So I'm gonna edit most of this out anyway, because that was probably all rubbish.
No, not at all. So I should get your way.
You're good. I'll just align through you. All right. So I'm going over that closest plant. Put my feet get my distance to the ball position, feel the sand, and now like I do most days, first shot is I thinned this.
He said he was going to hit a shot.
So I'm going to try not to. And I'm going home. That's it. I'm done. See you later.
You've been watching The Swingdom. Give us a thumbs up, smash subscribe, ring the bell for notifications.
Very good. Very good.
We don't need Foxy anymore.
You don't. Right. Bunker shots are fun,
Yes.
but we make them difficult because we try to make things happen as a lot of the other shots we play.
Yeah.
So all the things that you were saying, all about the things you were trying to explain about the bounce and everything else, not a lot of people will necessarily understand that. So what we've got to try to do is put it into context the way that people will. Okay?
Yeah.
The sand iron is designed to do a job, isn't it?
Yeah.
To get out of the bunker.
To get it out of the sand.
All right.
Yeah.
So as we know,
Should be called the get out of sand.
you were talking
Iron.
about the bounce,
Yeah.
but people don't necessarily know
Wedge.
what the bounce means. So
Okay.
on these wedges, as we know, a lot of them come with a figure on them. I don't know if we can see this. It says 58 degrees, and below it says 10 degrees of bounce. Can you see that? Yeah. On this one here, was it say 60 and what?
That's 60 and 12.
12. Okay.
So that's a lot of
A
bounce.
lot of bounce. So that means, right, that the back edge of the golf club is higher than the front edge. So if I spin that around and I put that on a flat bit of ground, can you see how the front edge is actually off the ground itself? Okay, which means that if we get the leading edge going down into the bunker, the bounce takes effect and actually generates the height.
Yeah. So
Okay.
instead of just using basically this leading edge to move the sand and the ball out, you're actually effectively turning the entire sole into a wave that then generates
Perfect.
momentum and pushes the sand and the ball out, which is why you want to hit sand.
Absolutely, because
Yeah.
if you had a flush base, it goes down, it will just keep going down into the sand.
Yeah.
There would be no effect. So that's
Try
what
hitting it out of the sand with your 9-iron.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just keeps cutting. It's great for
Yeah.
chipping out of, but
Yeah.
But the problem is what happens is that when people try to hit a shot, okay, they will try to actually scoop out, and what happens is that the bounce actually hits the sand first.
Yeah, and it slides into the ball.
And it goes poof, and the ball doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So it looks a little bit like this.
Yeah.
And that's a classic example of
Yeah.
bounce, isn't it? Or the next thing,
Or the opposite is, yes, you come into it too light,
and it goes.
you thin it out.
thinned it.
Good out,
Thanks,
Foxy.
mate. Okay. So
Yep.
the opposite effect happens.
And if you guys want to see another explanation of bounce when we're chipping it, check out the link up here because you can click on that and go to the chipping video where we discuss bounce for chipping as well.
Okay.
Yeah, up here. With all the buttons.
All right. So let's go into sort of how we play the bunker shot then, yeah?
I just did. I went through the whole thing.
Absolutely.
We're done.
Okay. So, what I'd like to show you is this. You may want to come around. Okay. So as you can see, there's my target line. Agreed? Are we pretty square to that one?
Should I just go put mine in?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Okay. Now, like Ben rightly said, open the club face. Well, that's choice. You don't have to. The sand iron is designed to do a job. My personal belief is that if you set the club face square to start off with,
Yeah.
all right, rather than open it, because if you're opening something that's already 58 degrees or 56 degrees,
Yeah.
and you're twisting that's going to around about 70 odd degrees.
Yeah, you're adding loft.
Right.
Yeah.
So more loft means more power. A lot of people have got a lot of power over bunker.
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, the other side of that is I know my strength.
Absolutely.
And this, we said this is a 15-yard shot. If it had been a 20-yard shot, or even, let's say it was a 25-yard shot,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have opened the face because I need those extra 10 yards, and I'm going to get those by keeping the loft at 60 degrees.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say to you is very simply, learn how to play the shot with a square club face first.
Yeah.
Understand how the ball is being struck with the sand, etc.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to learn how to get that ball out.
Yeah.
And then you can start playing with the club face accordingly.
Yeah.
All right.
No, exactly. Get comfortable in the sand and get comfortable getting out of the sand first.
Correct.
Before you then start figuring out shot shapes, spin, you know,
Absolutely.
direction. Just get comfortable saying, okay, that's a green, I want to hit it towards that green.
Okay. So, set yourself up like a normal golf shot up first, okay? So making sure your club face is square to our initial target.
Yeah.
All right. Then what we're going to ask you to do is shift your body weight, or shift your feet, so the ball position is now just off the left instep of your foot, just like a driver. Okay.
Yeah.
Once you're in position, then what I'm going to ask you to do is turn the whole body about 20-degree angle to the left, which what you were talking about just now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Once you're in that position there, your club face must stay square to your target line, else you will be square to your swing path.
Yeah.
Which will be straight left, won't it? Okay. Now, as you note, I'm not touching the sand, which you were talking about earlier on. If I was to touch the sand like so, then that's deemed to improve my lie. Not just from the beginning, because that's flattened it, but also if I take it back, all of a sudden the sand has been taken away, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Patrick Reed.
Absolutely. All right. But as you're coming into a bunker we were talking about just now, if I'm coming from a steep place, I can then put my club in to balance me. That is basically the situation we were talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
So these are my positions. Yeah. Once I've got myself in that position here, I will then wriggle my feet in. Now, I believe there's two reasons behind this. Number one, okay, is because I'm trying to get a firm foundation.
Yeah.
But also I'm testing the depth of the sand.
Yes.
Okay. Right. If I come back over here, there is no sand.
There's no, yeah.
So I say to myself, look, if I'm hitting out of a bunker with lots of sand, I have to hit it harder because the sand is more denser, isn't it? It's heavier.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
As where this is a bit more compact, so we don't actually hit it as hard.
I don't want to get confusing, but it's also like if you're hitting it out of rough that's not fluffy, if it's sort of like scraggly rough, you get a cleaner shot out of it. If it's very sort of moist, wet, fluffy rough, it'll grab your club. It'll grab your club head. This is similar. The more sand there is, the more it's going to grab your club head starting at the heel to the toe.
Big time. Okay.
So you've got to use more strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the situation there. Okay. So we'll wriggle our feet in. Firm foundation.
Get in there good.
Okay. Give a nice set.
Yeah.
Pace, okay. And then the next thing you're going to do, okay, is you're going to shift your body weight towards the target.
Yeah.
Okay. You can, actual fact, tilt back on if you want to get a shallow angle of attack, but generally speaking, we want to be able to attack that golf ball. All right. So in theory, we talked about the club face not being open.
Yeah.
But the club face is actually open to my body angle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So naturally, we will swing across my body.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's your dollar bill. Okay, on my £5 note, which is worth more.
Yeah. Your five is worth more than one.
Not,
Great at math, Foxy.
okay. Why do you call it math, not maths?
Because you only do it once.
Simple answer. Okay. So once we're in position, now all I'm going to ask you to do really is not think about the technique of the swing at this stage.
Yeah.
Okay. All I want you to think about, all right, is two things. Number one, hover the club 2 inches above the golf ball, so we're not going to touch the sand, and hover it above the end of the dollar bill.
Yeah.
Okay. And then once you're in position there, all I want you to do is swing through like a normal golf shot.
Yeah.
Making sure you're touching or striking the sand at the back. Okay. And get out.
Good out.
Just. Okay?
Yeah.
But if you look here, look, I can see that you've got the angle of my feet naturally.
Yeah.
Okay, which is great. All right.
No, I think it's the same that you get with the misconception that most amateurs play with, is that you want to lift the ball out yourself with your swing dynamics. When in reality, and this is the same on most shots, you're hitting down on it, and in this case, you're hitting down on it just a little bit further behind, and you're letting the momentum of the club change the momentum of the sand, which then pushes the ball out.
Correct. I'll try a better example, right? I always say to my clients, make sure you turn through finish properly.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not about the force, it's about the momentum. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
The last thing you want to do is stop short on a sand shot.
Absolutely. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
The last thing you want to do is get through the sand and finish here, because you've already slowed down your momentum through the shot. You've
No editing here.
Yeah, you've already slowed down the momentum here.
That just proves a point, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if you're very conscious about something, because me being on video,
Yeah.
I'm very conscious about doing it right, so
Yeah.
I ended up slowing down and not completing.
Yeah.
But if you're actually in a zone, which we talk about ASAP.
Yeah. ASAP,
right?
yeah.
Okay, we're turning through all the time and we're completing the shot.
Yeah.
So the process will be slightly different.
And you
So-
want to splash the sand out of the bunker.
Of course you do, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to make a mess.
They can always get more sand.
Yeah. All right.
You can't get that golf shot back.
I'll do one shot again, all right? Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
going into my golf shot. Okay, look to my target line. Keep my club face square to my target line.
Mm-hmm.
Open my body, wriggle my feet in. Firm foundation, that's fairly deep. Okay, so now I can attack it quite firm. Another full golf shot.
Good shot.
Thanks. Okay, so it gives us the chance and room to be able to create it. It's not a powerful, but you just keep the momentum going, all right?
No, it's brilliant.
So, that is what I want you to work with, Ben. Don't worry about opening your club face. I want you to just hit a simple bunker shot for me, please, rather than trying to be clever.
But it went, I did it, it went well.
I know, well, it was a bit heavy, wasn't it?
Okay. This is my ball. I've shot it, it's flown into the bunker. It's a little bit low. You want to put it up?
Well, let's be fair. We're not trying to play difficult shots, are we?
Okay, okay.
Because your ball is being gathered, isn't it?
So instead of hitting a pitching wedge to the green and missing and hitting a greenside bunker,
You topped it.
I've topped a 7-iron, and I still hit it, 215 yards. But it's very dry.
Listen.
Very dry, yeah. And the fairways are they look like bowling alleys these days.
Right, should we not talk then? Let's actually see if you can produce the shot without talking.
Okay.
That'd be a challenge, wouldn't it?
I'm trying not to talk.
Well done. Very good.
And I'm out.
yeah.
Ball
Okay.
was there.
Yeah. Pretty tidy.
I could have gone after it a little bit better.
Yeah, basically, like we said, with all your shots, everything's very brash. Bah, bah, bah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got over that shot, got yourself set up, and it was like,
Yeah.
yeah. So when you went to the shot, okay.
Beautiful.
Thanks. Pretty full on, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So let's get into the habit of being, just feeling. It's all, all short shots.
Yeah.
Putting, chip and run, chip shots, your pitch shots, your lob shots, and your
Yeah.
lob shots. It's all about momentum.
Yeah.
It's not about the, it's all about the continuation of the body, isn't it? We talked about
Yeah.
it. That's a nice big bite, wasn't it? Okay. So once you set up, continue it. Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
All right. So continue the
Yeah.
feel. Feel.
And I think that's one of those things where, again, and I say this constantly, but I trust my hands and my forearms more than I trust my body.
Correct.
So is it the same in a bunker shot? I can trust my body to come through first.
Go back to the chipping and the pitching and the
Okay.
the pitch. The soft hand pitch.
The
shot.
soft hinge pitch shots. Okay. Yeah.
Right, because that was really good exercise. And you really got down to. You could see the change of those videos from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
It was very, very different. And I just watched that last night, actually. So feel it. Soft. That's better.
And come through.
Soft. Turn on through. Beautiful. Everything's sliding through them, isn't it? That was nice. Okay, but we just came out of the shot rather than staying with it. So it's more of a splash high one rather than sort of moving through. There you go.
Overcorrection.
Well, not so really. It was
Yeah.
nice, but it was better. That was much nicer.
I'll just put that first one in last.
Okay, I'm practicing soft. Just keep on this same height, turn through. So yes, rotate through, don't try to lift through. Well done, lovely. Keep the same momentum. That's lovely, that's good, okay?
Yeah.
So keep that going, that's excellent.
Yeah.
And then you'll learn to get the understanding.
That's great for a greenside bunker.
Yeah, little splash shot I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's concentrate, okay? Club face square, body open, all right?
Well, this is new. I mean, this almost feels like a new swing for me.
It's just
Because I'm not trusting my hands as much, which is good because it's going to be easier to repeat.
Yeah.
It's going to be a more consistent golf
Don't
shot.
get me wrong, you do accelerate your hands. You don't want to be lazy
Yeah.
with them, but what you've got to try to do is make sure the body turns
Yeah.
to create the understanding of the...
Don't just sort of get out of your shot and
don't get out. You just got to rotate.
and that's sort of what I'm used to, is getting out of my shot and trusting my hands to save it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you sort of...
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than a turn, innit? Oof.
Yeah.
You know, the other shots, of course, you know, big low down and splash out. That's all different, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you can learn your basic shot first
Yeah.
and understand what the club does, you get so much more control.
Yeah.
And it's proven a point that by doing what you're doing, look how high and how quickly that ball is getting up as well.
Yeah.
You know, in such a short period of time. Well done. Keep it soft. Very nice. How good's that?
Yeah.
That's just brilliant. There's no effort. It's
No.
just continuation. It's
No.
all about momentum.
A little bit of reverse C.
Okay, come on, Honda Golf Club. Get it in the hole.
Soft hands.
Okay. Soft hands. Just keep the rotation. Keep the turn going through the left side.
So I'm noticing a mistake I'm making already.
What's that then?
And that's my club face is aimed about 3 to 4 feet to the right of the flag.
So you've opened it a little bit.
So I've opened it a little bit. So I'm gonna close it a little bit because I actually want to go towards the flag,
That's a good idea.
right? Oh yeah, that's good.
You see, you caught the ball nicely. Not the execution was fantastic, but you got the ball first. Didn't
Yeah, which happens.
you? Yeah, of course.
And I think the nice thing is because I'm not attacking it so hard with my hands, I'm not in the road.
So, going back to the situation, if I open my club face, which you're talking about,
Yeah,
okay, and open my body, I do the same swing, it only just gets out, doesn't it?
yeah,
So therefore, I then have to create so much more power
yeah,
to get that ball up and going forward, yeah?
yeah,
So if there's, like the old Phil Mickelson, almost at 90 degrees, and of course, the more open I get, the wider I have to be because I have to
yeah.
lower myself to get the lie angle. Yeah, so there's a bigger swing, and there we go.
Yeah, good
It's
shot.
It's a completely different golf shot.
Yeah, it is.
And you
Yeah,
have to hit it so much harder, and a lot of people don't have that strength
yeah,
to be able to do that. So my advice is don't open your club face if you can help it,
okay,
and just simply just use the golf club for the right reason.
okay. Just
Because
it.
the club face is open to
Yeah.
your swing path or your body angle anyway.
Yeah. So is that one of the mistakes I'm making? Is I'm using a 60 degree instead of a 56?
Not necessarily, no, it's fine.
Okay.
Because you've got 12 degrees of bounce, haven't you? You know,
Does that add almost 4 degrees of loft?
possibly.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna open my. I'm gonna let's do. Are you allowed to do this in a bunker?
No.
Well, I'm not doing that.
Okay, club face square, body open, good.
And just use the golf club for what it's for.
That's okay. You got a little bit wimpy on that, then we got a little bit back.
I got wimpy and after the thin, I overcorrected and I was probably 2 fivers behind the golf ball instead of just 1.
2 what?
Fivers? Isn't that what you call them here? Let's get this one on the green. Let's get this one on the green and in the hole.
Come on then. Soft. Well done. It's good to see that, Ben. I like that. Very good. That's the movement. Okay, you just need to allow your hands just to work a little bit more when you're going through the golf.
Is it my hands or is it my
No,
speed?
That's fine. No, your speed's fine, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. So you got to. So what you're doing is you're turning and just not allowing the hands to actually do anything. You're taking it out completely. So you need a little bit of
A little bit of
a
that.
little bit of explosion.
Yep.
As long as you keep the body turning.
All right.
It's like you're almost going into a shot like this, aren't you?
Yeah, I sort of feel like that a little bit. I sort of feel like I'm trusting the turn, and but I'm not. You're right. I should be getting a bit of.
A little bit. Yeah, is that correct?
But this way,
No.
not this way.
No.
No? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you want to exit left, so soft.
Okay.
That's better. Just keep everything soft there. Well done.
Okay.
Got it. You got it. Better. Well done. You just in place of the acceleration is being followed by the momentum, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good.
That's good. On the green.
Okay then.
All right, Foxy, let's see if you can beat one of those two.
We're going to go down here now.
Okay, we're gonna go to the other one now.
Okay, got a little bit more of a lip then. Come on then.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit of a good light in it.
That's fine.
Okay, so slightly more. Somebody once said to me, he said, Foxy? He said, yeah. I said, he said, you've got wonderful hands in the bunker, don't ever lose it. I said, that's nice, isn't it?
It's wonderful. Good shot. That's great, Foxy.
So you didn't talk about it, did I?
No, you just did it. I'm moving up to my 56 now
Oh yeah.
with 10 degrees of bounce. A ball from...
So you're 60 really, in all theory, should be less bounce, shouldn't it? Because you're using it for lob wedges, aren't you?
Yeah.
So should be around about sort of 4 to 6 really. Right. So it's just a little bit, as you go through, it's a bit...
Yeah. Well, it's a little bit of a new shot, so I'm still trying to feel it out.
Just a little bit
That
more.
would have been perfect at that hole.
Just a little bit more feel.
Yeah.
You know, when you practice, guys,
Yeah.
practice by getting the feel of the sand, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's just understanding how the sand
Yeah.
reacts. Okay, when you play in a competition, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
It gives you that sense of feel.
When I first started playing out of the bunkers, well, we'll tell you after.
Always hold it.
Ooh. Yeah, when I first started playing out of the bunkers and I saw a lip like this,
Yeah.
which is, to be fair, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just you can tell everybody's been hitting at that hole. Just get my putter out.
Yeah, why not?
Just roll it over.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Come on in. I've hit 2 now.
Let me give myself a perfect lie.
Absolutely. I can see a perfect goal shot now. Well done. Well done.
Yeah,
I think that's a good way to finish there.
that's a good way to finish. That is a bunker lesson from Foxy on Foxy's Friday lessons here at the Swingdom. I'd like to thank Foxy for coming out on Fridays. We appreciate it. I'd like to thank Stover Golf Course, new golf course, for having us.
My new place.
Your new place, yeah. You can still find Foxy at foxygolfs.co.uk, but you'll be able to find him now at Stover Golf Course in beautiful Newton Abbot, Devon, Southwest England. Earth.
James Braid Golf Club.
It's a James Braid Golf Club. What else has he designed?
I don't know.
Yeah, so he's designed this golf club. I don't. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Don't forget, press all these buttons. Subscribe to the channel. Check out Foxy's other videos. We did Foxy's Friday lessons a few other times, just in case you haven't seen those yet. Thanks for following. Leave some comments if you want to see us playing some par 3s, some par 5s, more on-course stuff. We've got a new facility to check out. So thank you again, Foxy, for having us, and thank you guys for watching on the Swingdom.
You've been watching The Swingdom. Give us a thumbs up, smash subscribe, ring the bell for notifications.